Hi, in this video I'll help you get to know your car a little better. At the end of this video I've put together a straightforward infographic that summarizes all the key points. Like, subscribe and comment below. It really helps.
Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're going to get our hands dirty and talk about a really common Dodge error code, P0693. It can be a real pain, but don't you worry, because we are going to break it all down and figure out how to get you back on the road.
So picture this, you're just driving along, everything's fine, and then, boom, that little check engine light pops on the dash. We've all been there, and we all know that sinking feeling. But hey, don't panic. That light is just trying to tell you something.
And if you've plugged in one of those little code readers and it spits out P0693, well, you've come to exactly the right place. We're about to decode what that message from your car actually means. And that's the whole point of this explainer. We're not just going to define the problem, we're going to give you a game plan so you can find the cause and, most importantly, fix it.
Okay, first things first. Let's translate this thing. What is your car actually trying to tell you with this code? Let's get it out of that confusing computer language and into plain English. Right, so that sounds pretty technical, doesn't it? The really important bits here are TPM, opener shorted, and cooling fan 2. Basically, your car's main computer has found an electrical problem with your high-speed cooling fan.
And that TIPM, it's kind of a big deal. You can think of it as the mission control for pretty much all the electronics in your Dodge. So when it sends up a red flag like this, it's because it spotted a problem somewhere in the system it manages.
So here's the bottom line in the simplest terms possible. The electrical path that tells your high-speed cooling fan to kick on is broken. The signal is either hitting a dead end, that's an open circuit, or it's taking a wrong turn somewhere, that's a short circuit. Either way, it's not working right.
All right, so now that we know what the problem is, we got to figure out why it's happening. It's time to play detective. We have our clue, the error code, and now we need to round up the usual suspects. Our investigation leads us to these four main possibilities. It could be the wiring itself that's shorted out or broken. It might be a bad relay, which is like a little switch. Or, in some cases, the problem could be with the main computer, the TIP-M itself. And now, for the part you've been waiting for, figuring out how to fix it. This is your action plan. We're going to match each of our suspects to a specific solution to get that check engine light turned off for good. This chart here lays it all out really nicely. For every potential cause, there's a specific fix. Now, let me give you a little pro tip. When you're starting this process, always check the cheapest and easiest fix first, and that is usually the relay. But for now, let's just walk through all the possibilities.
So first up, we have a shorted circuit. The easiest way to think about this is like a leak in a hose, but for electricity. The power is escaping before it gets where it needs to go. The only real fix for this is to find that damaged part of the wiring harness and replace it. Next is an open circuit. This is less like a leak and more like a roadblock. The signal just can't get through. Now, before you start replacing stuff, take a close look at the wiring harness. Sometimes it's just a dirty or corroded connection, and a good cleaning is all it takes to fix it.
Possibility number 3 is a faulty fan relay. The relay is just a small electrical switch that gives the fan the go signal. If that little guy fails, the fan never gets the message. The good news? Relays are usually pretty cheap and easy to swap out. And finally, we have the big one, a problem with the TIP-M itself. If the car's brain has a glitch, it can cause all kinds of weird issues. This is usually the most expensive solution, which is why you always want to rule out those other 3 suspects first. Now I get it. It's really tempting to just put a piece of tape over that check engine light and hope it goes away. But with this particular code, that is a really bad idea. Let me tell you why you have to take this one seriously. You don't have to take my word for it. The service manuals are crystal clear on this. This is not a code you want to put off fixing. And there's a very good reason for that urgency.
And here it is. That high-speed cooling fan is what keeps your engine from overheating, especially when you're stuck in traffic or it's a hot day. If that fan doesn't turn on when your engine needs it, your temperature gauge can shoot into the red really fast, and that can cause serious and seriously expensive engine damage.
So there you have it. You are now officially armed with the knowledge to take on error code P0693. You know the suspects, you know the fixes, and you have a plan to get that check engine light turned off. The only question left is, are you ready to solve the case? Thanks for tuning in.